Hi there and welcome to my first tutorial on HTML and web structure, and in this tutorial I will show you the basics of HTML. I will also show you a couple of tags, how to build them, and explain HTML a bit more. There is a written tutorial on this topic of HTML. You can download it on my blog. It's available up there. If you need more specific information about HTML, this is available for you. So first of all, what is HTML? And HTML is a hypertext markup language, which is designed for web pages. It's mostly it's used for creating web page. And as you see, I have opened my notepad, as you don't need anything else. Actually, you don't need some kind of fancy software to create a page or something like this. You don't need a Dreamweaver, for example, to create a HTML page. You don't need any of that. You just need simple word processing or something like this, like Notepad software, and that's probably it. You just need to write the code. Okay, so how do you write the code first? And to write the code, to start off with the file, you need to write HTML tags, like so. And this is called the tag, and it has those two signs in which you have a comment, and the comment is between those two, but also you need to open it. So this is the opening tag, but you also need to close it, like so. And you always close it with the slash in front of the comment. And this is the first tag you always need to input. A HTML tag is like file type for the document. So the document will know it's HTML file type, and it will process all the data inside. Now, two more crucial tags you always need to include is head and body. And head looks like this, and body is separate, like so. Now those two are separate, and you shouldn't input, for example, head, and inside head you shouldn't input body, and that won't work. And those two are separate, and those two contains two different types of information or data. This one, for example, head, contains let's say title of the page. You can also do some kind of, for example, formatting with CSS in the head. And body contains mostly graphical or display data, for example, text, images or links, something like this, forms like text boxes and stuff like this. So those things are in the body. And as it is introduction, I will just show you a title tag today. And the title tag is a clever thing, actually, because when you use the title tag, you can name your page, and whatever you input in the between the title tags will be displayed on the tab of the page. I will show you that in a minute. Just let me name it tutorial 1, and you close it, like so. When I save it now and go to the page, you can see nothing, and you can see also that this is the path. So it's named, the tab is named after the path, but when I refresh it, you will see the name is after the title. So tutorial 1, the tab is named tutorial 1, the page is tutorial 1. So that's one thing. And the other one I will show you today is a paragraph, which can also be found here as this whole table with comments, with tags which you will use. And those are basic ones, so I will just go through a couple of them, and if you really need more of them, just read the tutorial I have provided for you, and you will find more of them and much more specified. So one I will use is paragraph, and paragraph is mainly for text. You can also input some kind of pictures in it and stuff like this. It will just format it to the paragraph type, and I will just input some kind of text, and it's like, hi, my name is, like so. When I close, of course, the paragraph, like so. So this is the paragraph. Now when I save this, you will just see plain text displayed on page, like so. Nothing useful at all at the moment. But you can also add formatting now. Let's say bold. You want to make the text bold, so you add bold tag like this one. This tag is bold, and of course you need to close it as well. Now you close it, and whenever you want the bold type, bold text to be stopped, you can close it whenever you want. You can even close it in the middle of the word. You can close it here. You can close it here. So this just this part of the text will be bold. But I will just hold the text. And also, well, let me show you first. So that's how the bold looks like. As you see, the text became bold. And the other one you can use is, for example, font. And font has some kind of it contains extensions, because font without any extension is just nothing. You need to specify font color, size, type, something like this. You need to specify which type of extension you want to use. For example, color, and you then say equals, space it, and you specify the color, name, for example red, or the hexadecimal value of the color, with the ashtray in front of it, like so, FF, FF, FF. And this is the color as well. But this is the hexadecimal value of the color, which I believe is white. All F's are white. You can also specify it in just plain, text like red. And you close this tag, and you close the font tag. The same goes for the font tag as with the bold tag. You can close it whenever you want. You can close it after here. So just this part of the text will become red. I will also use it for the whole text. And the whole text will become just red bold. You can also spot that color is spelled in American English. Now everything you write, each command is spelled in American English. And if you use, for example, British spelling like so, the font, the color, the font tag won't work. I can show you actually this one. So color, this is the proper way. I will show you this one. Here. So 5. The color changes, and now I add the U, which is British spelling. Say this, it shouldn't work, and it doesn't. So you need to watch out for those mistakes, because it's American spelling, so it's color like this. So this is the font. You can also change the size. You also specify like this. You say size equals to, and you specify in the quotation marks what size you want. For example, 20 or something like this. And you can also change the type or something like this. Doesn't matter at the moment. You can read those extensions probably in my tutorial. And also another tag, useful one, is a break tag. And the break tag is very useful. You will use it a lot in the future, and I will show you what it means to break. Now you see I pressed enter. Now you may think, well, you will start from the next line, and I will input something. Yeah, it should be on the next line with the common sense, but it won't be. I will save this, and you will see it is on the same line as the other text. Now, because just entering something or returning won't work, you need a specific tag to break the text. And to break it, you just say br space / and close. That's the break tag. And now this is an exception, because you don't say break and then close break, it's already a closed tag. It's opened and closed in one tag. And this is the BR, it stands for break. Then you have a space, and then you have a slash, which is for the ending, and you just end this. As I said, you will find a couple of those exceptions, and this is one of them. So this is break. Now when I run this, run Abbas, come on, and you will see that the text is now enter is on the next line. You can of course break it how many whatever number of times you want. So you can just copy it, paste it 10 times or even more. You can save it and it still will work as those couple of times, like so. Another thing you can add from this list, actually, I would say, is center. And center is very useful when you are a beginner of the HTML. You can center pretty much everything. You can center text, images, links, tables, pretty much everything you can center. You just write center, like so, and you close this tag whenever you want to center something. So for example, after whole text or something like this, you press and then I mean you add the center ending tag. Now you may have spotted that center is also spelled in American English. Normal British one, which I use, will be like this. Well, small difference, but still it is different, and you need to remember that it is American English. Now it will become center, but this one won't, because it's outside of this tag. I will save this, and I will show you what I mean. See, this one is becoming now centered, this one is left as it was, because the tag is closed before this one is used. This one is written. Now this, as I said, this is the basic part of the HTML. It's kind of confusing because you have loads of tags on one text. You can see, well, I can delete those just to make it more clear. But it's kind of confusing when you have all those tags. Later on, when you learn scripts and JavaScript and also formatting techniques like CSS, this will be much more clear and simple. So don't worry, you just need to learn this one, you know the basics, and later on you will just say, well, this is easy. So don't worry about this now. Practice with it and do some kind of stuff. If you need more tags, here they are. You can just download this document and read it through. And there is also a challenge for you if you want to tackle it. That's pretty much the end of this tutorial. I showed you a couple of useful tags and also the basics of the HTML. And next tutorial I will show you more tags, more extensions, stuff like this. So just have patience and learn. And visit my webpage and YouTube channel for more tutorials. And if you like this video, subscribe on YouTube. I will see you next time, and bye.